Hello, cherries, and welcome to the first episode of Category Is. We're your judges, Kendall,
Bonnie, and Miss V.
We're so excited to have you here for our first season of this legendary competition.
What you're all doing by being a part of this competition is bigger than you know. We are the next generation of drag artists, and we are showing the previous generation that the art form is in good hands. We are so excited for the challenges we have in store and to help guide you alongside your drag journey. This competition was made to help you get better. So, we aren't going to critique your drag style, but help you use your drag aesthetic to become better.
That being said, as queer people, we are known for being bright, colorful, and out of the box. So for this week's main challenge, we want to see your true colors.
The judges want to see you come up with your best outfit and makeup look based on a color of the rainbow.
Oh, I almost forgot. Although this is the first episode, we've been judging you since the day we casted you, which includes your promo look.
Absolutely right. Your first mini challenge was your promo looks. We wanted to see how well you guys would do outside of a competition setting and see if you would rise up to the occasion or get lazy. We have decided that Casey Stars is the winner of this week's mini challenge and will thus get an advantage in this week's main challenge. Casey Stars gets to choose which color is assigned to each contestant.
One last thing before we let you go. Winner of category is receives a free goodie box courtesy of Drench Cosmetics, a set of lip glosses and lashes from Glo By Kphora, an eyeshadow palette, and a wig. And of course, title of Queen Cherry.
Contestants, are you going to be ripe and ready for picking? Or are you gonna get stuck in the pit?
This week's category is Monochromatica.
Okay, y'all, so we just got our first challenge assignment, and I'm, like, pumped. I kind of assumed what it was before we actually got the challenge. It's the Monochromatic Design Challenge, and I had just an inkling of the thought that it was going to be the Monochromatic Design Challenge, and I'm kind of glad that it was, because I'm so ready to see what color I get. This is gonna be fun. It's been a few hours since we originally got the design challenge and we finally got assigned our colors, and I was assigned yellow. And I'm kind of confused at why she assigned me yellow. I'll be excited to hear her reasoning behind that because she knows that I can turn out a yellow look. So I guess she's just giving us what she thinks we wanted, which is, like, in my opinion, not a great way to play the competition, but maybe that's just me.
So the girls' promo looks, Twist is actually our first mini challenge. I thought everyone collectively did good. There are, some weaker links in the look department. I will say the one who I believe should have won, for me, it was between Persephone and Casey. I really, really like Persephone's look. It was just something about it. Even though she wore a black pant, like, it was just perfection to me. And Casey, the way her mind worked, like, I didn't even think about going, like, the physical, 80s route. I was proud of my promo look, and I think we all did great. I don't think there was a weak guest. I do think there were some weaker ones, but no one won for being the loser. JK. But yeah, I thought we did good for a promo. I thought we were all cute.
Okay, I'm honestly really excited with this week's challenge because I am the original design queen. The original seamstress queen. But I am afraid and scared of the color Casey might pick for me because I don't know if she was gonna want to be shady and give one of the best girls, JK, maybe I'm not on this, but I don't know if she's gonna want to fuck me over for no reason and give me a fucking random color because this bitch is on a budget. But I will be slaying, so watch out, hoes.
Ooh. Casey, baby, Casey, I love you. I better get red. If I don't get red, there'll be a little problem. But it'll be fine. Honestly, I could do any color except blue. because I have this red wig. Yeah. I am tired of Cyro. I'm tired of Cyro just complaining all the time about, oh, I can't do this. I have no, but like I have, like, you guys don't get, like, oh my god, girl, it's not like, shut up. At first it was like, oh, okay, we understand, like, anything we do to help, like, but now it's just like, girl, just suck it up. Like, if you're gonna act like that, just go home. Like, even though I may be struggling, I'm not gonna, like, I get it, you're, like, the way you express your emotions are valid and all that, but damn.
After the promos, Ken and V thought that my look was more on the mint side than the neon side, and I really just don't need another moment where they'll say that my color isn't my color. Casey, hey girl, can I have a good color, please? Look, I don't have some kind of rainbow array of wigs, so I'm really hoping that Casey picks a color that I can work with.
Kyra Caldonato. Hello, Joel. Hi, Cyra. Oh my god. Okay, let's take a look at your look. A little birdie told me that this wasn't your first idea.
It wasn't. Originally, I went for this aquatic thing, and I had tried to paint my entire body blue, but I have a lot of yellow undertones, so the blue with the yellow in my skin was turning up green, and then not all of it was working, and then the skirt also kind of looked like it was just tied around my waist, which it was, so I decided to like go with the original idea I had because I had found the materials I could use for that look.
I'm gonna commend you on your posing because you could tell you were feeling yourself, even if you weren't. Like, it looks like you were. I love the makeup. I would have loved to see, like, in the front part of the crease, I would have loved to see, like, the blue more blended, but I really know how hard it is to blend blue, so I'm not even gonna uphold you to that. I love your eyebrows. I'm just saying everything I love. But, I actually kind of preferred the concept of the original look. Like, were you going for, like, a Hogwarts Ravenclaw?
Yeah, this is what this look is because I am a Ravenclaw, so I thought it was perfect. And I thought it looked a lot more, like, cleaner because the other one, it was just kind of, like, patchy and all over the place. And, like, it was just, you could tell, like, in those pictures, I was not happy with it. So
I agree with you. It does look cleaner, but I actually kind of like the concept of the original one more. I like the idea because I love Hogwarts. So I like the idea. I just don't like the execution because, like, it's like you're trying to give me sexy wizard, but with the concept that you had in mind, that really doesn't work. It would have been, it honestly would have been better if you had, like, show your body off, great, but for this concept, this wasn't really a concept where you should have shown body. Like, you should have, like, if you were going to go, like, Hogwarts with it, you should have gone, like, full cloak, like, I just came from, what's that one store with like, coats and stuff? Hot Topic. No.
What?
But I like the idea. I do. Now, let's look at your other one, the one that you did before. Honestly, I love this. I'm living for it. Kind of everything. And honestly, like, number one, when it comes to painting your skin blue, I can see what you're talking about when it comes to the green undertones. What you can do about that, because it's mainly green, like where you put your concealer, right? That's where I'm seeing the greenness from. So if you take, like, a red lipstick, you don't even have to go out and, like, get a color corrector, but I would recommend LA Cosmetics color corrector because they're like $2. But I would say get, like, a red, like a hooker red lipstick and color correct over that, blend it out, powder that, make sure that it's, like, dry and that it's matte, and then put the blue over because red cancels out green. I would just say do the first look and don't paint yourself blue. Just make sure you contour some titties.
Cool beans.
And do, like, some good-ass blue eyeshadow. Yeah, the first look is really good. Thank you, Kyra. Well, that we're hoping. We're really going for congeniality. Yeah, if Bonnie was here, she'd be like, it all sucks. Casey Stars, hi. Hello. How are you? A vision. Let me shut up before I get wet. First little announcement thingy. You were the winner. You were the winner, doll. Snaps for you. Congratulations. I know Dior is real salty. What color did you choose for yourself and why?
For myself, I chose orange.
I'm sorry. Can you also explain why you chose the colors for everyone else?
Like, okay. So for myself, I chose orange because I've had this orange look in mind for a while that I wanted to make, but like never had a reason to. So then when I won, I was like, I'm gonna snatch orange because I want to make this look. And then for Persephone, I knew that she liked green and had done like greens and yellows before, and I really wanted to see like a fun yellow on her again, like something cool. Alice, I gave you pink, right? Purple? I can't remember. Okay.
You gave Alice pink.
Because you were like, I am looking for a challenge or whatever, and someone said that, oh no, that was for purple, right? For Ken.
You don't even know why. Goddamn.
No, I do.
Okay, girl, you don't even know who you gave the colors.
Purple was for
They
Iggy.
just chose them randomly.
No, I didn't. Iggy, someone said they wanted a challenge, and so I gave them purple, whoever it was. I think it was Iggy.
Mm-hmm.
Alice, I'm not sure why I gave you pink, TBH. I'm like trying to think about it. I really don't know why. Diora really wanted red, and I wanted to see her turn it out if she was really that confident about red, so I gave it to her.
I have something to say about that. That was a really dumb move. Diora always wears red.
I personally haven't seen anything super stun, so I wanted, if she was that confident about it, I wanted her to have it.
Also, I had a red wig that I thought was going to interpret in the look, but yeah. So. Oh wait, you just want me to borrow that wig.
The girls are fighting. I live. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of why I chose blue for Kyra. I don't remember. I'm trying to think. You did your promo look had like orange and like the head wrap and everything, right? Didn't you have like a blue skirt too?
That was Diora. I was wearing a dress, but
She really doesn't.
I honestly don't remember why I chose blue for you then.
Anyways.
I'm so sorry.
Next.
Okay, I know I picked white for Nikki because we had talked about it actually after, but also I've seen like her sewing TikToks, so I was like, oh, like I know she can like make something really well, so I thought like white would give her like a good base to like make anything really, and like she can turn whatever out. And I gave green because she turned out the blue like and yellow really well in that first look, so I really wanted to like see something bright on her again.
Stunning. Casey, hello doll. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Do you have my number? I'm just kidding. So this look, the girl should be scared.
bitch, this is a fucking look and I want that shirt. Like I'm commissioning it.
Up.
No.
She's so annoying.
I know.
Someone get me off the show. I'm just kidding. That's Dior's job. Let me pull this up since my phone decided to spaz on me. Okay, let's look at your concept images. This is stunning. One question. What did you do to the pants?
They're like really big at the waist, so really the only thing I did was like cinch the waist in and like pin the sides and sew them down so that they're not like puffed out.
Okay, the pants, do they just, this is probably a stupid question, are they like straight down or are they flared out at the bottom?
They're straight down.
Okay, one little piece of advice for when you do the full look, I would love, because you kind of have it on like with a tool bodysuit, or not bodysuit, little shirt moment that you have going on one side, and I don't know if you were going to do that on the other side, you kind of have a flare out, like it flares out a little bit. Love that. Obviously it just needs to like be cleaned up a little bit and need to finish, but that's understandable. I would love to see that flared out on the cuff of the pant, because that would really like just take the two from the hands and the ankles and really like kind of make it look good. This hat, is that completely out of cardboard?
Yeah.
Living. Are you going to wear something underneath the shirt?
No, I was gonna leave it bare for like my nipples out, but
okay. I like that idea. I would just say if you have like orange like tape, just X them up.
Okay.
Because I love that, but you know we're on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's it. Just the hat. I would like to see the little flare outs on the cuff of the pant, and cover your titties. But yeah, really good so far.
Thank you.
I love everything about this, and I hate you for it. The shirt, yes. The like corset thing made out of ribbon. I think it said ribbon. Yes,
yeah,
the pants. Yes, on the pants, but I wish they were like, I don't know, more like tailored.
Yeah.
But I still love everything. The length of the sleeve, like the little shoulder piece, is a little awkward. You could have like brought that down to like your elbow. Mm-hmm. But no, I love everything. This really look, and I disagree with what V said about the tape. Leave it out, leave it natural. It gives it like a masculinity vibe. Like it's more androgynous, and I love that.
Can you at least paint the nipple orange?
Don't. I'm on YouTube. That's all. But yeah, I love everything. The hat is another thing. I wish you like covered the bottom part too.
Yeah, no, I'm still working on it. I'm like trying to fix it.
Okay.
What you could do is you could give, I really shouldn't be saying this, but we've all been giving tips like this from, since we started this. But I would say, I would love it if you were to give like a widow moment where it's like an orange widow and on, it kind of reminds me of like a mariachi hat, but like not really. If you were to take like the tulle and like drape it off of the hat.
I wanted to do that and have it like tied to my like chin so it was like around that.
Yeah, look at that!
Okay, did I then? I don't know.
Love.
No. I love it.
Neither do I. So just heed our warnings and take our critiques, and you'll fly by like you always do. Thank you, love.
I need the shirt. I will be sending you the check right now.
All right, Casey. All right, next.
I'll be sending you the check.
We have people that need to go. Okay. Becky, are you here?
Yes.
¿Dónde está? Oh, there you are. Okay. Hello, hooker. Now it's working. All right. So what color did you get, love?
I got white. I have these lace tablecloths that I picked up at a yard sale, and I was gonna do like a cute. I don't know. It's like I really don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like, okay, so you know how like a cloak has layers? It's like the top layer of a cloak. We'll say that. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
I mean,
I
at least
know,
you like start from scratch. Like some people just own their stuff, and like you start from scratch. That's how it's on the most. Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
What type of fabric is the actual dress going to be made out of?
I just have like plain white fabric.
Okay. Is it, number one, is it stretch fabric?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What's this belt moment? Is that supposed to be flowers?
Yeah, so I was gonna make like white paper flowers. And then I originally had it at the waist, but I don't know, I'm reconsidering its placement.
Can I give you a suggestion, darling?
Yeah, of course.
This might be something controversial yet brave, and Iggy, I don't want you to get mad, but since you both have like the flower look, I would like to see if you could do that ombre effect for you. If you do like big paper flowers at the bottom, and then gradually like get smaller. But with time constraints, I don't know if that's something you can do. I would like to see that though. As for the cloak moment, I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of
No, be honest, please.
I think just scrap that. If you're gonna use it, use it for like what like a cup, like a sleeve or something, like a little poof sleeve or something. I think it's because I haven't seen the lace. I don't know. At the end of the day, you cannot take our advice, and since you haven't really made the garment and we haven't really seen it yet, you can really be like, well, they haven't seen it, they don't know my vision, and then you could do it and totally turn the party. And
would you prefer? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, if you choose to do that, just make sure that you turn the party. Like if you're really confident in the look that you have here, and you know that you can execute it well, because we all know that you're a seamstress and that you can make costumes. So I have no doubt that you can turn the look. It's just that based off of this reference picture, I don't really know what I'm looking at yet.
Yeah. No, I'm not confident. I will be honest. I was trying to do like a mix between like a Renaissance moment and like a 60s hippie moment. Oh, okay. See, I'm not mad at the concept. I actually kind of like it. But I feel like if you are gonna go for like the little cover moment, do more with the lace and like incorporate that into the outfit.
Okay. Shoulder pads.
The only thing. Okay. No. See, I actually like the look. I feel like the flowers are a little random though. Like when you said like 80s hippie, I kind of got it, but like still, I feel like if you're gonna do flowers, do flowers. But okay, yeah, I like it. Like you could incorporate the flowers into the cape. Okay. Like you could put some flowers in the hair, or you could not do hair and do like, no, that would be so ugly. I was gonna say like a flower cap. That's so ugly. Don't do that. Or like have steal Iggy's idea and have flowers coming up the dress. I don't care. Like just turn it out. Okay. And be more confident in your idea, because this is good.
Okay. Next up, Anna. Anna, you're last.
Really? I thought there was one more person.
No, it's Anna. Yeah. We did everyone.
Oh.
So did you upload anything to the drive, love?
So I'm doing it right now, and my runway is probably going to take the longest, but it looks like there are a couple pictures in there because I just finished it and I just edited it. So
okay, your base is really good. Like your foundation, concealer, stuff like that. Like your base makeup looks really nice. I love this wig. Is that a wig?
Yeah.
Okay, I just have to ask, but because sometimes I don't wear wigs because I'm a woman. But I like the wig. It's a really good step up from last week. These eyebrows.
It's the same wig, actually.
It is? No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I just done it. I had braided that wig that I had, and that really wet, but I accidentally cut some of it off. Like I literally did all of everything today. So that wig that you see right now is the same one that was the braids, and I had just undid the braids. And then
Well, I like this wig. It looks really nice. Very, very good. One thing. First of all, Ken, do you have her file open?
Yeah, it just loaded for me.
Okay. The eyeshadow, I love the colors. I really think that it suits you well. But again, the one thing is the blending on the edges. It's like in the front, like in the inner corner. I don't know if you can see me, but like in the inner corner and everything, and like right at the tip of the brow bone, the blending is on point. Like halfway, like this first half, like towards the center of your face, is really beautiful and really looks blended out and sculpted. But with the outer portion, it literally just looks like a circle. If you were to not take your color out so far, like, because when you apply your eyeshadow, do you just go straight to blending, or do you pack it and then blend it?
So what I do is I conceal first, and then I put, I pack and then I blend.
So I would say when you're packing the eyeshadow, especially on the outer portion, don't pack it so far. Like, pack it in, like, the outer corner, and that's it, and then blend out from there. So that it's not you packing color, and then since you've already hit the edge of your brow, you can't blend anymore, so it's just that thin line. So, yeah, just pack it on the inner corner, or the outer corner, and then blend it out.
I had to redo it because I did it yesterday, but anyways, basically, like, normally my drag is, like, very, like, kid-like, I guess, but right now it's very, like, high school-ish, if that makes sense. So I have, like, I made my skirt out of this silk sheet that I have, and I also took this shirt, you'll see, but I like beaded it, and I took these, like, you know, like Mardi Gras beads?
Uh-huh.
I took green beads, and then I put them into the shirt from the top and the bottom, and then it, like, on top of the skirt, kind of, and then you'll see it, and then, like, I colored my socks and my shoes green with, like, a marker, and then, yeah, I just had the green glasses and the jacket.
I do have to commend you on your skin, because it does look really nice, and your eyebrows, they're more blended at the front as to were last week, which that was a critique that I gave, I remember, so I do commend you on that. The blending, but but the blending is better in, like, the front, like, inner part. But yeah, and I actually do like the lips. I wish they were, like, more glossy though, or, like, the little red tone was more present. But yeah, and the wig. I'm glad that you said that it was the wig from last week, because I could not tell
At all.
So kudos.
Thank you.
Is
I actually like it. I know Diora said you had something to say, but I don't know what it was about.
Like, because since this is a design challenge, like, most of us are, like, making stuff out of scratch, stuff like that, and I felt like Persephone should be held accountable for basically buying fabric, just fitting it and stoning it.
I have the rules for the challenge right here. You can upcycle clothes, but if they buy materials or pre-made clothes, it must be less than $70. I said maybe $25, $30. There's nothing in here about you. Scratch. The girls who did make it from scratch, good for them, good for them. But I altered it. That's it. That's all.
By Diora's standards, does that mean, like, the shoes have to be altered? Like,
No. No.
Okay.
I didn't mean like that, girl.
It just felt very like everything needs to be made, altered.
Can you guys hear me good?
I'm gonna invalidate your opinions completely. I don't care how much time you spent. I don't care if you sewed it or if you upcycled it. If you look better than me, then you deserve to win a challenge. If you look worse than me, then you deserve to be in the bottom. It doesn't matter how much work you did. I don't care what you bought or if you did it all yourself. If you look bad, you look bad. Hey, fuck y'all. Oh my god, that's going in. That's going in.
It's going in.
Like you said before, if it's ugly, it's ugly. It's that simple. That was just exactly. So that was just my opinion. It wasn't no aggressiveness because you will learn I do not take anything seriously. I take it very lighthearted.
I had to film a confessional because one of my friends in this competition, I will not say any names, but I have a couple friends in this competition, and one of them told me that one girl was apparently talking stuff about me to another girl who I thought was my friend. And I'm a little bit confused because, girl, it's like the first week, already trying to start drama. Like, if I'm in drama, cool, whatever. More screen time for me, but I just don't find it necessary, you know?
I am living for everyone coming for Persephone. I love my girl Persephone, but Diora kind of said what I was thinking. I think that if you sewed your outfit from scratch, you should have more credit. But you know, that's just my opinion.
So in the check-in, I was called aggressive. And I don't know how to feel about that. Like my feelings aren't hurt anything. Like I told you, I do not take anything seriously. Like, I really don't. In the great words of Jinx Monsoon, water off a duck's back. Like, I don't, like, it is what it is. Like, I don't take things personally because there's no reason to. Like, why hold negative energy when you could just be living life positive?
I said what I said, I meant what I said. Anyways, I don't know why the girls came for me, especially Syra. Like, girl, what was the point of that? I just don't understand.
During the midweek check-in, the judges told Nikki to literally steal my idea for my look. And I don't know, I just kind of felt offended that they would say something outright like that. But I mean, I guess it says something about her more than it does me. I got some of my tulle from Hobby Lobby, so yeah. Kind of feeling a bit homophobic today. I kind of want to eat it because it kind of looks like soup, but well, it has food coloring. But also acrylic paint.
This is the design I drew up originally, and this is the shirt that I'm gonna try and make today out of this mesh fabric. So wish me luck. Category is Monochromatica. And first up, Dior Doll in red. Up next, Casey Stars in orange. Next up, Persephone Black and yellow. Next up, Innocence and green. Up next, Kyra in blue. Up next, Iggy Bank in purple. Next, Alice D in pink. Last but not least, Vicky Nikki in white. Hello ladies, and thank you so much for serving us these beautiful looks.
We just want to remind you that this competition was made to make you better and to help you grow into your current drag aesthetic. With that being said, Alice and Nikki, you both are safe.
Thank you.
Okay, so I actually really like this whole look. Like, it's giving me 90s runway with like craftiness, especially with the balloons. And I love how you like did the fascinator, then the shoulder moment, and then like the skirt. It all kind of incorporated it. The red glove, the red makeup, everything is on point. Stunning.
So Diora, I loved how creative this entire look was. I think using balloons was a really good use of resources. It definitely reminds me of there's like a Gaga look with bubbles. It very much reminded me of that. I thought your makeup was very beautiful though. I thought that it could have had more red, I guess. Maybe a red lip, maybe you did, and I just didn't see it. And I love that you were able to match your shoes with the look.
Okay, so Diora, I love this look. I absolutely love it. I think you really thought outside of the box for this one. Balloons, I never really thought that anyone would work with because balloons are extremely fragile, and the fact that you were able to tie them together and make a complete garment out of it, and even a headpiece and a shoulder piece out of it, really like shows your creativeness and your creative side, and that you're willing to go outside of the box to make it far in this competition, but also construct a cohesive and wonderful garment. One thing I would say is the lighting here is not it. It really, you lose any sort of definition in your face. Whereas if you have too much lighting, that all hits you head on and it washes you out. Whereas, and that washes you out, but you can also have what I like to call a dark wash, where it like everything is so dark that you lose any sort of definition in your face. So I would work on like maybe purchase a ring light. You're gonna need that in the future for drag. Very cohesive, unlike last week, or not last week, but for the mini challenge. So I'm really glad that you took my critiques on that.
Okay, so I love everything about this, but I'm not a super fan of the makeup. Like, I love your eyeliner and everything. I just wish the orange was a little more blended. And your beard. Were you going for androgynous? I feel like you should have taken the beard more. Like, you should have
like incorporated more into the makeup and made it look like less of an afterthought. But no, I love everything. The shirt, you hooker, I need it. I will send you the check. I love how everything is orange head to toe. You definitely got the monochromatic theme, but I love it.
Hey Casey, I really loved the garment this week. The whole aesthetic is very interesting to me. I'm getting like vintage, almost 1910s with this hat, but also the 50s, but also like androgynous pimp. I'm like kind of into it, and I thought it was really, really interesting, something that I haven't seen like a blend of those styles before. I applaud you on having matching shoes for this whole look. I love how there was a combination of different textures. I mean, you had like the tulle shirt, you had that kind of silky looking cummerbund, and then the corduroy pants. I thought it was a good blend of textures. And I thought you had a lot of dynamic poses, which I really liked. They were head on, they were interesting and cool. I thought it was everything.
Miss Casey Stars, this look, oh my god. From the very first time that like I saw the concept photos that you had uploaded to the drive when we did our midweek check-in, I was absolutely living for this look. But I got to say, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. I feel like you sold us a product, but when it arrived, it wasn't what we ordered. Nonetheless, this is a very stunning look. I don't want you to think that I hate this look in any way, shape, or form. I just feel like you talked it up a little bit too much for what we got. But that doesn't negate the fact that this is a fucking iconic look that you turned the party on. I have to say, I also don't like the hair. I think that the color, obviously, it matches up well. It's literally the exact same fucking orange that you use throughout. The space buns, that's very 90s. And if you look at the 90s, like I can understand if you like did some 50s, 60s, 70s types of like aesthetic mixtures, but doing an 80s hairstyle with like, or not 80s, 90s hairstyle with a 60s look really doesn't mesh well. But that's my opinion. I still think the hair looks great. It just doesn't look great with this look. I think you should tailor those pants a little more because men like to wear pants that flare out a little, like they're straight down. But women like to wear very tailored pants that like come in at the ankle. But other than that, this is a really stunning look. And I love this look so much. This is so good. Good job, darling.
Okay. So, bitch. The yellow, it's so blended and it looks like melted into your skin. And your nose contour, you listened to my little tip about putting something at like the tip to like make it look more like a nose. So I live. I love the little subtle pop of red on your lip. And it's just so good. The whole look is really cohesive for me. But the tights cut off like your leg and it makes you look shorter. And it's making you look like less of a model and more like a schoolgirl.
Hey Persephone. This look this week was by far one of my favorites. I loved all the little accents you did. You really stoned a lot of the like keyhole cutouts in your shirt. I also love how the shoes were yellow. I have to applaud you. I'm applauding all the girls who matched their shoes or found some way to do it because I know that can be kind of hard. I thought you using a full range of yellows was really smart. You used like a sunshine yellow, a mustard yellow, a light dandelion yellow. I thought like all those different yellows added kind of a richness, and your makeup is amazing. I love the mug so much. You definitely took Ken's tips. It was amazing. I have to disagree with Ken about you looking short. I thought the pose actually made you look way taller. Your posture and the way your head was just made you look tall and confident. And I loved how it showed the garment head to toe and your face beautifully. And it was good lighting and great camera quality. And I thought you did overall a really great job this week.
Hello, Miss Persephone. This look is so freaking cute. So cute. Like, I've never seen the movie, but like I've seen posters. It's giving me very The Greatest Showman, and it looks like you're about to do like a trapeze act. Like you look like a dancer. Like it's so good. I know you didn't edit the garment that much, but it still looks good. Like it still looks like a complete and cohesive look. Like I know I said in the group chat that you could like, as long as you cut the garment in some sort of way, or as long as you do something to the garment in some sort of way, um, it's considered editing. It's considered altering the garment, and you took that literally, but in a good way. It's not like you literally put like a couple of slashes in the fabric and said, well, I altered it. This makeup, I love blending, mama. Blending is my best thing. I'm always blended. I love this look. I love it.
So, getting better at your makeup, but work that needs to be done. Your basic will commend you on your base than last week, but your eyes still need a little work. Yeah, go for the no eyebrow look for a while. For your eyeshadow, I would say go in with a lighter hand. And that's not a cute. The runway, it could have been a little more I do like the wig. I don't feel too simple. Like I feel like it's very much a kindergarten, it looks like you're feeling yourself, which I will commend you on. That is part of the battle.
Hey, Anna. I want to start out by saying I personally would have liked to see more elements from the first look. I know that in critiques, you mentioned that the coat that you were wearing was not really altered, and then you put on this shirt with the fringe. But I think you could have still maybe found elements from that first look and altered it. I did love the variety of greens you had. You had light greens, you had limes, you had evergreen, which I applaud you on. I love that you had green shoes. I applaud you on that. I really did like the wig, and I like the incorporation of the sunglasses. I thought those were very cute. I thought that your makeup was pretty good. I think that something that could really take it to the next level would be if you included a more defined and white crease to your makeup. Will make all the difference. And I think it was pretty good, but I think compared to some of the other girls doing very artistic things, you could have taken it to another level easily with the elements that you had already. Thank you.
Hello, girly, Miss Innocence. I do have to say that you are proving your drag name proud. You look really innocent in this. You looked really innocent in the first look that you presented as well. But this is giving very child. Like, I could understand like if you dragged it up and was like, and like you zhuzhed it a little bit and you were like, I'm a child, but I'm so overly exaggerated as a teenager that like it's obvious that I'm not a child. If you had done the thing that all the white girls do when they cut their shirts like this, because this is very on trend, I'll give you that. It's very modern, but what they do is they don't just cut it, they tie it. They'll put it into a freaking bow in the front. They'll braid it. And I think that would have been more interesting, whereas this looks like a shirt with a whole bunch of fabric dripping off of it. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to stretch it. You're supposed to like take it and you stretch so that it looks long and thin. I think that posing is something that you need to work on. And garment construction. And yeah.
Okay, I actually like this look. I'm not mad at it. But I do prefer your original concept, and compared to everybody else this week, this is a little lackluster for me. But you look stunning. The makeup is so good. I wish there was a little bit more blue in the face, or there's a little more like blown outness of the blue. But other than that, it's stunning. The cape I wish was a little more structured, but you still look good. Period.
Hi, Kyra. I'm going to start off by saying that I loved your look this week. It gave me very much Luna Lovegood Ravenclaw, but also the girl from Sucker Punch. I don't know if you know what that movie is. Look it up if you don't know who the main character is. Her name's like Baby Doll, I think. You gave me very that. I want to commend you on at least staying with this concept, though. Even though we said that we liked it more, you were still confident. And I think that that's half the battle is confidence. So I was really into it. I think you worked with what you got, and I think you had a vision, and that's very important. But I really liked it.
Hey, Zoe, how you doing? Clearly, you doing real good because you look real good here. I live for this hair. This hair color on your skin tone really just makes just screams exotic goddess. This outfit I like, I don't hate, but I do think that it's kind of basic. I liked your first look more, and I honestly wouldn't have been mad if you didn't paint your skin blue, because you would have looked like that girl from The Road to El Dorado, or the girl from Atlantis. Whereas this, it doesn't exude as much power and confidence as the last one did. Because the last one, it was like, I know I'm a queen. I know I'm a queen. And this one is like, are you really a wizard, Harry? I like how you added jewelry. I like how you added gloves. The fingerless gloves was a really nice touch. I like this look. I think it's not basic because it's definitely something that I never would have thought of, but I definitely think you could have done more. But overall, nice job this week. Nice first week.
Iggy, you got my favorite color, which is a challenge. So I love how blended the purple is in your makeup. I know how hard it is to blend purple. It's a struggle. But your eyebrows, they don't do anything for your face shape. They actually make it look worse.
That's a man, Maury.
That is a man.
That's a man,
I
Maury.
feel like if you went for like some thinner eyebrows, or just like better shaped ones, it would have turned the whole thing out. But other than that, you look beautiful. I love the purple lip too. Okay, another thing, the length of this skirt is a little awkward. Like I wish it was either longer or shorter. And right now it's like right at your knee, so your legs are like, they look like this long in the picture. So it's like, oh.
I will say that I really did like this look this week. It was giving me, I don't know, kind of not vintagey prom, but elements of the tulle and the flowers very much gave me like, oh, I'm going to my not like a senior prom, maybe not like a ball gown type prom, but an earlier prom. I really do like how you kind of built upon a dress that was already made. I would love to have seen what it looked like beforehand. I think with these roses, I think at the bottom of the skirt, for me personally, they could have been lower to almost hide that freshly cut hem, and maybe more along the outside. I mean, if you only had a couple, I understand that completely. I do like the variety of purples. You have like a violet, you have like a soft lilac purple, you have a normal purple. I love what you did on your shoes. The elements of the flowers is exactly a good way to kind of tie in maybe a black pump that you have and make it, more interesting and cohesive with the look. I really do like this wig. I wish it was maybe a little bit teased a little, but I honestly think that it's fine. I mean, the only problem I had was, girl, this is your second week being the last one. submit last. I mean, Kyra did 2 looks in the process of a week. So, I mean, I know that you'll improve on that, but it's just a little tiring, I guess, when we have to wait on you, kind of, because we do want you to succeed and we want you to turn things in and we want to see what you have every week because it's exciting. But other than that, I think this was pretty good, and you did justice to one of my favorite colors. So thank you.
Hi, Iggy. I like this look. Again, I think you're having a Casey Stars moment where you kind of oversold us on what you were going to do, because I had the impression that it was going to be like this long, like, well, not long, but like this like poofed out dress where it was going to have the dress fabric and then just a whole bunch of tulle layers on top to add that volume. That's what I was under the impression of, and then you were just going to glue the flowers on the top layer of the tulle, but that isn't what you did. I think it kind of, I think if the length had been a little shorter and you made like a cocktail dress sort of, and then just did a little bit more on the shoulders, I would like this look a lot more. I think you look gorgeous. Not a bad job this week. You did decent, but when it comes to deadlines, I like being on point and punctual, and I made that very, very clear. Do better.
Dior doll, you seemed ready for this challenge, and you certainly blew us away. You're safe.
Kyra, this week you did not seal the deal, and you left us judges feeling blue. But you, my dear, are also safe.
And since you did not sham rock the runway tonight, and you let the girls steal your limelight.
Iggy Bank, this look had me feeling great, but you lack any time management skills. You both are safe.
I'm so happy I'm safe. Like, this challenge was ridiculous, and I'm so happy that I'm like going to the next challenge. Like,
thank you for your critiques. It means a lot.
Being in the bottom is scary. I didn't think I would be in the bottom this week, and I was very confident with my look. But the rules are rules. And at least I know that my lip sync is killer. So, just gonna cross my fingers and pray to anything and everything that I can.
Wait a second. That's not right.
At all.
You two did good this week.
That must mean top
2
lip sync.
That means you both will be lip syncing for a very special prize.
Who will make it to the top?
And who's gonna get their cherry chopped?
Now, begin.
Your little brother never tells you, but he loves you so. You said your mother only smiled on her TV show. You're only happy when your sorry head is filled with dope. I hope you make it to the day you're 28 years old. You're dripping like a saturated sunrise. You're spilling like an overflowing sink. You're ripped at every edge, but you're a masterpiece. And now you're tearing through the pages and the ink.
Alright, ladies. Persephone Black, you are the winner of this week's challenge, which means Casey Stars, you are safe this week. Persephone, this week you've won an eyeshadow palette which you will get to customize yourself.
Winning the first ever challenge of the first ever season of Category is a different type of feeling. I am so euphoric right now. This is everything that I could ever want and more, and this has already been such an amazing experience. Thank you, everyone, and I will not disappoint you in weeks coming.
But who's going home?
I'm feeling generous, so no one's going home this week.
One last thing. A lot of you girls got lucky this week. Just because you're confident in how you did in a challenge doesn't mean you shouldn't try in the lip sync. As you can tell by tonight's events, anything can happen on Category Is. And Iggy, stop turning in stuff late.
Now, cherries. Until next week.
Good night, Wilder.